what are the in-country challenges? So most organizations that go through a review of their HR or their payroll transformation, they generally try and understand, what does the landscape look like today? When they start drilling down into, trying to determine what the landscapes look like, one of the risks that they have is they start uncovering, do we know that we're compliant? Do we understand do we understand the culture of these people, of this particular country? What sort of working hours do they operate? What are the benefit solutions that we're obliged to give in each and every country? So the challenges with most organizations is trying to uncover all the stones that need to be turned. One of the other things that you would possibly come across with a multinational, a non-multinational solution is multiple different reporting capabilities. So, how do you get a clear visibility of actually what your cost of payroll is across the globe? And there's many organizations out there that can support with this solution, because one thing that you're looking for is you're looking for experts to support you, give you peace of mind that, you're fully compliant in each and every country, giving you the advice that you need of legislation, statutory obligations, but also giving you visibility, because the power of data and the management information that you can provide, that vendors can provide in this marketplace today, is so fast. And if you think that most organizations, the biggest cost to them is their people, this is why global payroll solutions today have become mainstream and are seeing huge advantages for multinational organizations. Let me give you an example. So, fast-growing organization, technology, has grown through acquisition and continues to grow through acquisition. One of their biggest challenges was they had legacy platforms for a number of their countries. And as they grew through acquisition, they ended up finding that they had multiple processes, manual processes, didn't understand the complexities in each and every country, didn't understand the rules and regulations for the countries that they were purchasing. They needed support. One, they needed support because all they were doing is adding heads to support the growth, utilizing third-party advisors with regards to regulations and legislation. Data flow for integration and visibility of data was a real challenge for them. By utilizing a global provider like ourselves, we were able to standardize their process very quickly by making some slight changes to what they were doing, making consistent approaches, whether that be through a template or utilizing some of the technology platforms that they were utilizing, but giving them the advice with their future strategy as well. For future countries that they were moving into, for future businesses that they were potentially purchasing, we're able to advise them on the complexities and the challenges for each and every country. An example may be that, in Italy, for instance, to pay your statutory returns per month, you need an Italian bank account. Those are the little things that they weren't aware of, that should they not have used a company like ourselves, they could have incurred huge penalties, or in turn had to incorporate. And by incorporating, it may have delayed them in onboarding their staff, which then slowed down their business strategy, which then incurred huge costs. So those are just some of the examples of how we've supported global businesses. And I think every business now is a multinational. Technology is around. It's easy to gain access on your mobile phone. That's one of the beauties of this marketplace today, and what these global payroll providers are doing for multinational companies.